So we're here with a video by Fousey. I think that's how you say his name. So this is titled "Fouseytube just ruined his life." Live arrested. So Fouseytube, I haven't heard from him for a while. Like, I remember watching him like late 2014, 2015, and 2016. From 2014 to 2019, I've been watching him. You know, he's the reason why, you know, the pranks exist today. So, you know, so he's the mastermind behind all that. But now, you know, a couple nights ago, you know, he does something really dumb that puts himself in a bad situation. So let's take a look at this story. Let's see what he did.
Oh man, Fouseytube essentially released himself. The police showed up and arrested him, and he was just live streaming it all. How did we even get here? Well, Fouseytube's been relevant on the internet for over a decade, but over the span of the last 5 to 6 years, he's essentially just been in self-destruction mode. The first time I covered him was probably back in 2016 when he had the whole fake fight with Rice Gum. This was a part of one of his lame social experiments to prove that commentary channels talk about what's currently happening. Congratulations, you got us. What made that video especially weird was he was just continuously awkwardly touching Rice Gum throughout the entire video.
Oh no, the next step is gonna be me.
I feel like it was pretty clear that Rice Gum did not want to be there. I feel like Fouseytube is the supreme leader of awkward moments on the internet. But not too long after that, he started spiraling. He had multiple breakdowns, with the largest one being the July 15th incident. This is where he randomly decided to throw a concert. He claimed Drake was going to show up. Nobody believed him, so he then went on like this massive media tour to prove everyone, hey, Drake's coming. He was really going for the whole manifestation thing. And then to no one's surprise, when July 15th came around, Drake did not show up. So then probably one of the weirdest moments in YouTube history happened, because he still had that crowd that originally showed up for Drake just hanging around there in the parking lot. So he then paid this random guy, or well, he told a guy that he was going to pay him like some absurd amount of money if he could climb up on top of his van. That's the guy in the back here who you can see is doing the I am never going to financially recover from this if he doesn't pay me stance. Well, then on top of the van, he essentially just spiraled out of control for several minutes, and then we found out the whole reason he had this event was because he wanted to debut his new song, which was a Rice Gum diss track. I'm not joking. And then he performed it on top of some random dude's van.
Look at everybody; they're not.
But overall,
everybody's not even like enjoying it or something.
I couldn't believe my eyes as it was all unfolding. But then he went back to No Jumper after the event, and he ended up getting into a fight with Sam Pepper.
We are not the same. I'm a champion.
No.
You're beta. I'm an alpha. I'm a lion.
Again, the dude's the supreme leader of awkward moments. And
wow.
I showed that clip because it
I did
becomes
not know
kind of
like
relevant
that.
later on in this video. But the general consensus here was the dude needed help, and he actually went and got help from what I could tell, and things seemed to be pretty okay for Fousey after that, because it genuinely seemed like he was trying to take a positive turn. He launched a brand new series, which was essentially just MTV Cribs, but for YouTubers, but that didn't really last long. So then he became a boxer, and that also didn't really last that long. And then I stopped really seeing anything from Fousey for a while. And this was until he went incredibly viral streaming again. And everything seemed to be pretty okay until he did this Twitch subathon. That's where we saw the first viral clip from him where everyone essentially went, uh-oh, this isn't gonna end well. And that was the clip of him singing along to the J. Cole song Love Yours, and he accidentally said the N-word. And then he immediately followed that up by punching the bed and saying this.
I never use that word. I swear to God, this isn't content. I never use that word. I've listened to rap songs every day on this subathon, and I always change it out for brother.
At this point, he'd already been streaming for days on end, and that was the first sign his sanity was slipping up a little. I think one of the reasons he overreacted so much there is because he thought he was going to get banned, but unfortunately for Fousey, that's the mildest thing he's done in the last couple of months. His next massive mistake was just outright disgusting. I mean, that was the whole airport thing. I'm not going to show any of it because I feel bad enough for the girl, but he essentially awkwardly sat down beside a visibly drunk girl and asked her if they could make out so he could send a video of it to his Discord chat. So that happened, and then she admitted to being so then he starts flirting more with her, and then they scurried off, and then he came running back all excited saying he joined the Mile High Club. Yeah, What do you even say to that? But people thought this was going to be career-ending because he was then banned from Twitch. But he claims that he was not banned on Twitch because of that situation. But then, to everyone's surprise, he switched over to Kick, and this apparently got him a multi-million-dollar Kick deal. And this deal sent this man on the wildest spiral of his life. He's been absolutely out of control since he signed that deal, and he seriously needs some help. But Kick is essentially just going to be rewarding him perpetually for absolutely acting out, because the more he acts out, the more viewers he gets. Because, you know, it's pretty much impossible to get banned on Kick, so everyone's just over here watching one of the wildest live reality shows. So naturally, after signing that deal, he went straight to Vegas and he immediately started acting out.
You gotta help protect my image. I'm bad. I'm like Kanye. I lose my mind. I need people around me to protect my image. You guys don't understand that. I have mental problems. I need help.
Are you serious?
Stay here with Kitty. I'll be right back. Me and Ross have to have a really important talk of what happened. What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong? Oh, good. Really? Yeah. Wait. Peter. What did I just say in there?
We essentially went from having a fever dream around July 15th to having a 24/7 fever dream anytime he's live. The guy seriously needs help, and it's clear that he's spiraling out of control.
Listen. Please. Right. What are you doing in that moment? Canadians, why are you so slow? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what? That's
I'm sorry.
Can I
No. I just came from Toronto. I was just at Carabana.
We were very educated.
Canadians are kind.
Let's get the name.
I was just at Carabana. I'm sorry. I know, but you're not letting me finish my story.
What are you gonna do?
She called me a psychopath.
This is real. Wow. He doing way too much.
Oh, man. Clearly the guy's fine. Nothing's wrong here.
Wow.
Yeah, he's totally fine. But today, as of filming this video, he's had quite a few events go down. And it seems that he just started off the day calling out Adam22.
Hey, Adam, can you come on Adam's show tonight? Hey, Fousey, can you please reply? Hey, Fousey, are you coming? Hey, Fousey, can you come on the show? Suck my... I made your career, dog. No jumper wasn't till I sat on your podcast. No jumper wasn't... You sold my face on your shirt at your store and made millions. No jumper wasn't until Fouseytube sat down on your podcast and gave you the relevance you never had.
Okay, Fousey, calm down.
Does he look at his
Gave him a
videos
couple
and
million
like just
views,
be
and
like, you
at
know,
that point he
did
was
I really
very
just do that?
established, or else he wouldn't have even gone onto the show. Fousey proves himself over and over again. He just does whatever feeds his ego, and he wouldn't have gone on the show if he couldn't have gotten the clout of being on No Jumper. But moving on, he just straight up assaulted 2 teenagers for no real reason live on his stream, and then he met the Island Boys and had a extremely hypocritical real talk with them.
You guys have influence. The kids listen. You have power. Look how influential you are. Why are you throwing it down the drain by being people laugh at? I was at the
because people try to laugh at you too, bro.
The internet people try. Like, look,
did I make you mad?
Guess what? No, we're not. You know why? When I walk in the streets, I swear to God, wallahi, I was in Chicago by myself with my rollie butts down on. You walk with security, dog.
I don't know what the Rolex flex was there, but he should have definitely taken his own advice. But
Like they don't have chains
he
on,
let his
something.
ego get hurt by 2 teenagers. He threw water on one of them, and then when the kid throws water back at him, he goes and slaps him, and then just absolutely spirals out of control.
What?
Wait a second.
What the fuck?
Yo, you're a... Hey, but yo, give me some water bottles, y'all. Give me some...
You're lucky I made friends with your security.
Hey,
Dog.
you like a 2.
I slapped the fuck out of you. 5 fingers to the face.
And then in another instance, he slapped the other one and kicked him out of his house and dubbed himself the King of Kick.
I'm not going to come here to spend my home. I'm the king of kick.
Oh man, Fousey. I am baffled by the difference between Fouseytube just a couple months ago when he was on the H3 podcast, where he seemingly was talking like he was down to earth, but he was claiming he was broke then. Now he signs a multi-million-dollar deal with Kick, and he has lost all but ground contact. In the
Damn.
span of just a few weeks, he's turned into the least humble man in the world. But the large event that just happened that will probably have some serious life consequences for him would be him calling the cops. Crying wolf. Essentially, he released himself.
Oh, wait, let me put you on speaker. Hold on.
Yo, I'm Gamble. I'm the guy that was calling your mom and sister and brother. I think one of your friends got me banned on Kick. Oh, you like doxing too? Hey, I know where you are right now, and I live here, buddy.
Come over here. I swear to God. I swear to God, you send the cops. There's a right now. There's oh, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's help, get them.
What an actual moron. Dude's probably gonna go out worse than Vitaly if he keeps this up. Just from what we saw right there, what I could find, in Florida, he could be facing up to a year in jail.
He calls my room today. Hi, it's me again. Remember me? He posted a video. He was on live yesterday calling my mom. I have his face, everything recorded. Tonight, he said exactly where I am out loud. Room. Everything.
And how does he know where you're staying at?
I don't. He's a stalker.
Okay, and who is this guy?
I don't know.
How do you want us to look for him if you don't know where he's
I have his address.
What is his address?
I said grab my security 20 minutes ago.
Man, I mean, I feel like everyone had that gut feeling that something bad was going to happen, and then he ended up ending the stream in cuffs. I'm unsure if he's actually been released or not, because he was just seen asking another Kick streamer for help, but I really hope he gets the help he needs sooner than later. But if you want to see how the Pink Sauce essentially went bankrupt in just 1 year, you can check out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
That is wild, bro. Yeah, and I forgot all about Vitaly, too. Him, Vitaly, and, I think it was the Indian guy, Hoodman. I think that's what's his called, Hoodman or something else. Yeah, Hoodman that does the Gold Digger pranks. Those three are the ones that set all the pranks, and now everyone is doing it now today. But yeah, Fouseytube. I don't know how he lost his mind. He used to be a good guy. I mean, you know. His pranks did go overboard at one time, you know. There's one thing that pranks do go, you know, they go sideways and stuff like that. But there's another thing where your mental health problems go out and spiral. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what made him be like this. You know, that's probably why I never watched him. You know, it's never in my recommendations because this man is clearly out of his mind. I didn't know he was like this. I just found that out like a couple nights ago that he got arrested. So, you know, it's been a long time since I watched him. So, yeah. So I think that's why nobody talks about him. You know, he gets a lot of views and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't think that YouTube really likes to... it's one thing that like with YouTube, you know, you're on like with Fresh and Fit, you know, they got a lot of money, you know, from the super chats and stuff like that, but they don't look at what they do to people. Like they degrade women, you know, and they do a lot of things to women, all that stuff like that, and they don't just look at that as a you know, as a bad thing, and it comes back as a haunt them. And now their channel is demonetized. And this is probably what's going to happen to Fouseytube. So this guy clearly doesn't see nothing wrong. He just sees things as normal to him. So yeah, he's that type of guy. But damn, I hope he gets the help that he needs. So all we could do is pray. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time, and y'all have a good morning.